Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. So, we're going to be talking about a few things today. We're going to be talking about my birth plan, what happened at my doctor's office yesterday, and what I plan to do after he's born, as far as with him goes, and as far as birth control goes. So yeah, let's get right into it. So first I'm going to talk about the doctor's office, and then we'll get into my birth plan, and then the after delivery part and birth control. So I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and they checked my cervix. I am 1/2 centimeter dilated. I honestly thought she was going to say I hadn't progressed at all, and if she would have said that, my heart would have dropped and I probably would have cried. Because I felt like I should have at least progressed a little bit because of the contractions I've been having for the past week. But luckily I am 1/2 centimeter dilated. I wish it was more, but it's progress. It's something. We're starting. So, yeah. His heartbeat was at 149, so he's doing really good. He's super healthy. She likes where he's at right now, so yeah. Now let's get into what my birth plan is, and what I plan to do with him after he's born, and what I plan to do as far as birth control goes. So, my birth plan is, I'm really gonna try no medication. I doubt that's gonna happen. Like no epidural, I mean. I do have to have antibiotics the minute I go to the hospital because I do have strep B. But as far as the epidural goes, I'm going to try not to do the epidural, but I know my body and I know I don't do pain well. So I have this feeling that's not going to happen, and I'm definitely going to get the epidural, especially because of the contractions I've been feeling now, and this is just the beginning. I really doubt I'm not going to be able to do the epidural. So yeah. I want to try to do a natural water rupture. I don't want them to pop my water. But if they have to for medical reasons, obviously they have to. But I want to be able to break my water. I want my water to break on its own. I want to do most of the labor at home, because my hospital, they won't allow you to be admitted unless you're a 4 or a 5, I believe she said. I think she said 5. I'm pretty sure they won't admit you unless you're 5 centimeters dilated. And so obviously most of it I will do at home. But I'm going to try to wait until my water breaks, or the pain is like, okay, yeah, no, we need to go to the hospital. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I want to do limited cervix exams. I hate cervical checks. So I have this paper. This is what they gave me to choose my natural birth plan. And limited cervical exams is on there. And I definitely... I don't like cervix exams. I mean, who does? So, limited cervix exams would be great. No students. So, they give you a choice to allow students to be in the room and to help with your birth plan, or to help with the epidural. And because this is my first baby, and because I literally have no idea how this is gonna go, if I'm gonna be able to follow my birth plan, I really don't want students in the room working on me, you know what I mean? So definitely not happening, at least with the epidural part. As far as like the coaching and the helping me get through birth, cool. As far as handling my baby and as far as handling the epidural, no. So yeah, okay, so that is my birth plan. Don't know how it's gonna go, we'll see. After delivery, what I plan to do with Jackson is immediate skin to skin. I really want that, and the hospital I'm going to really promotes that, so I know that they're going to do what I ask as far as immediate skin to skin. I want to do delayed cord clamping, so a lot of people just cut the cord right away, and there's nothing wrong with that, but the cord actually has a lot of nutrients, and a lot of time, well, when the baby's born, those nutrients are still flowing through the umbilical cord. So I definitely want to do delayed cord clamping, but I want Tyler to cut the cord as well. So we'll see if we cut it right away. I'm still looking into it, but I've heard that delayed cord clamping is actually really better and really healthy for your baby, just because they'll still get the leftover nutrients that's still passing through into his body. But I'm not entirely sure. I haven't completely decided on what I wanted to do as far as that goes, but I'm still researching and still looking into it and stuff like that, so we shall see on that. I do want to do, I want to delay exams for bonding, so they're not going to take him right away and examine him and measure him and stuff like that. So yeah. Breastfeeding, I want to breastfeed right away. Yeah. And then I know this is a very touchy subject, especially lately, but I am pro vaccinations. I 100% believe that vaccinations are good for you. So he is going to be getting vaccinated. And then birth control. Let's talk about birth control. I have been on birth control. I was on birth control from 13 to 19. And I started off taking the pill. I would forget, and it was just awful. I probably could have gotten pregnant if I was having sex at that time. So yeah, so I'm vetoing the pill. Then I went on to the IUD. The IUD, or no, not the IUD, I'm sorry, the Nexplanon. I went on to the Nexplanon. And that's the bar in your arm. I still have the scars from it, from when they took it out and from when they put it in. But I had the Nexplanon for 3 years, and it really messed with my body. I gained a lot of weight. I was really super hormonal. I didn't have a period for 3 years. I had, some occasional blood leakage here and there, but I did not have a regular period for 3 years. So I'm definitely not getting the IUD. It definitely messed with me. It messed with my body. Yeah, we're just not going there. So the pills out of option, the IUD, or not the IUD, the Nexplanon is definitely not an option. And birth control has been a very sensitive subject for me, because so far the birth control that I've been on has really messed with me, and a lot of women have come forth and said, hey, this birth control did this birth control did this. Like, birth control, I'm very on edge about it, because for the longest time my body was just out of whack, and I didn't even think, honestly, I thought the IUD had messed with, or the Nexplanon had messed with me so bad that I wasn't even going to be able to have kids, and luckily I am able to have kids, but I'm on the edge about birth control, but I know that I am not good with being smart about condoms, and I know that I'm not really good with tracking ovulation, so I'm definitely going to be putting myself on birth control. I just haven't really decided what I want to do yet, because I don't want to jack up my body, and it just, so far the birth controls that I've been on have messed with my body, so I'm not entirely sure. But I do know that I am going to be put on birth control. The Depo shot, I have heard from a lot of people that it messed with their hormones, it messed with their body, that they gained a lot of weight on it, and it wasn't really good for them. So I'm not doing the Depo shot, just from research and from multiple people who have talked to me about what they went through after they had their babies and what they went through with their Depo shot. So I'm not going to be doing the Depo shot. So that's out of the way. The only thing left is the IUD, I believe. And I'm kind of leaning towards that right now. But there's two different types, of IUDs, and it's the Mirena and the copper. And this is where I have no idea what I'm gonna do. So the copper is a metal, and I'm allergic to certain types of metals, certain types of coppers, and like every metal has a different reaction to my body. Some I can completely handle. Some I totally can't, and I will break out in an instant. And to have metal in my body really scares me. But it's non-hormonal, which is what I want. So I'm not too sure about the copper. The Mirena is plastic, so I know it would be perfectly fine in my body, but it's hormonal. And I don't want hormones in my body. So I have to talk to my doctor more about it still, and I kind of have to figure things out. And I do have a minute, of course, to figure out what I want to do, because they don't do birth control until you're 6 weeks postpartum. At least that's what my doctor and I have decided. But yeah, I'm not entirely too sure what I plan to do, but I am leaning towards the IUD. I just have to decide which one I want to do. But yeah. So yeah, that is my plan as far as my birth plan, what I plan to do with Jackson after he's here, and yeah, what I plan to do for birth control. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.